Ready for doodling? My name is Oz, and I'm from Doodle. This is a small startup we started here in these 2.5 days. We basically made a concept of search engine for kids, okay? A lot of kids, more and more kids basically using the internet today. It's become even crazy when you see 2 years old using an iPad, okay, and play with it, understand what he's doing, okay, and getting some sort of education value out of it, or find themselves really getting value from it. In research, it's been done. All right. 70% of between 2 to 7 years old kids using the internet. Okay. So this is a market. Okay, and we saw this market, and we also saw there's a problem with this market. Okay, it's not a safe ground for kids. Search engines are based on words, okay, basically. And one of the things is that kids don't know how to write, okay, words. And even if they know how to write, they don't know how to type the words, okay? So we come with a solution for this problem, okay? And we're going to show it to you now. Very interesting. Basically, what we've done, we implement our concept on a known search engine. This is one of the concepts. This is not have to be this how it's going to be implemented. We added a button, and the kid's supposed to click on it. You have this small board. He can doodle whatever he thinks, whatever he wants to find out. Okay? You can guess what it is. The algorithm tried to read what he thought, give him several options. Okay, he wanted pizza, he clicked on pizza, and he get visual elements, visual content, videos, yeah, it's wow, come on. There's also ads in the bottom, you can see it. Okay, this is very smart way to implement new technology that doesn't exist in this way, okay? You know, if you understand that. Okay, back to the presentation.
Hold on.
If it's a kishkashta pizza? Yeah, it's a Yoda pizza with olives. If you want, you can click on it and see a video about it. Okay, so I'm going to continue with the presentation. A lot of bugs. A lot of bugs. Okay. Okay. What is the added value? Okay, about this product? We can see this as really engaging kids to use the internet not only for hey, I touched it and it's become yellow instead of white. No, he thinks he's a person. Even 3 years old, 4 years old, he wants to know more, but he don't know how to write. He don't know how to type. Okay, but you know what he's doing all the time in kindergarten and daycare? He's doodling. Okay, in this way he can learn how to doodle more. He know how to interact with a drawing better. Okay, also there is something we call back to craftsmanship. A lot of kids these days find themselves typing or going to specific things. They don't think. Okay, they're not creative anymore. We lose the language. Okay, here we have an opportunity to bring back some of this culture, some of this art value. Okay, how to make money out of it? You name it. Okay, this is a huge market. Some of this we say the iPad app. Some of it we say let's go to Google with it. Okay, one thing I want to mention: the ads-based. Kids don't know the rules that we know. I know I'm not going to click on ads. I know what is the sponsor link. They don't know that yet, okay? They're too young, okay? No, it's very interesting. It's a new market. A very young market. And this is a bug. I didn't design it that way. It's a doodle. Okay, basically there's more than 80 million kids around the world, okay? Okay? One of the things I wanted to mention, there's no language barrier. There's no culture barrier. We're talking about very important concept that is worldwide, okay? Small village, anyone? This is it. And before I'm going to end, this concept can go not only for kids, people with a tech problem, people who are scared of technology, people who don't know how to read and write from certain. Okay? Thank you.
Okay, give it to Jonathan first so you can blast away to be the first person.
Well, I want to show you Retriever. I don't know if you've heard of them. It's actually,
I heard of them. We saw it.
It's actually, you draw something and it finds it on the web as well.
So I use Retriever. Okay,
and the other thing is, I really don't like that you target ad for children's. I mean, don't target ads for children. You'll go to jail.
Okay. So you mentioned two things. One of the thing, anyone? One of the thing was don't add the target. Like Google, the advertisement is going to be relevant to the kid. Okay, it's going to be age proper. It's going to be the right way to put an ad. The second thing, we use that. I did something and I saw chicks. I don't want to, That's not for kids. Okay, we targeted for kids. But as you can see, this a very interesting thing. It can be done. It can be implemented. It's not science fiction. Okay, in the iPad, it can be amazing.
I would address. I wouldn't let 2-year-old choose his pizza. I still need to eat what I cook at that stage. But I think there is a potential for educational and also can be, people will pay for educational services. They draw, they see something, a story, a song, something for their age, and I think that can be bought, not just out there.
Okay.
Again, I'm joining not from the legal side about ads. I mean, the only thing ads can do is incentivize pedophile networks to be optimal on display. So you cannot do it with ads. Kids don't have the mind to consent to understanding it. So it's not relevant. That being said, I love it. I have nephews. I have a 5-year-old nephew. She can't write Hebrew and obviously can't write English. She still surfs on English websites and plays games. We should learn about a company called Shidoni, an Israeli company, an amazing one that has that allows kids to doodle, and then their doodles come alive and start eating the grass and walking around, and they've penetrated such a market, so it should be interesting. I'm looking forward to see if you can pull it off. Sounds cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I had two. One was the piece of feedback I gave the other team, which is if you have pick a revenue model. Don't say we have all these possibilities. Pick one and explain how you're going to use that one. It sounds like you know what you're doing a little bit more when you do that. And then the other one is the main value in an idea like this is the actual technology that interprets drawings and does this stuff. You showed us a video of that, and that's cool and all. But if I were an investor, I don't see anything to invest in right now. I see an idea, and that idea has been implemented by someone else. Also, ideas by themselves are kind of worthless in that you really need a team that can execute on that idea. So I would say if you plan to go forward with it, if you want to show it to investors, make sure that you actually have built some of the technology to do that image recognition, or you're using someone else's APIs that do image recognition. There's stuff out there that you can definitely use, things like Face, of course. So
we talked to them.
Exactly. So build some of the interesting technology before you go talking to folks.
Yeah, most of what I have to say has already been said, except that saying something like kids can't recognize a sponsored link essentially implies that your revenue model is based on deception of children, which is not going to make you very popular with parental groups. So, maybe find
we need to fine tune it. I think.
Fair enough.
That's what basically it's not. Okay, it's gonna be done.
Okay, all right. Doodle, thank you.
Thank you.